welcome to another episode of Liberty Creek. On this episode, Jenn and I are going back up to Vermont, okay? This is the second time we're going up. My son and I went up right after Christmas to check on the property. All right. Right now we're going through Massachusetts, and we're almost to our exit. When my son and I went up to the cabin, everything was good, everything was secure. We pulled all the memory cards from all the cameras. We put up another camera. I'll show you some video at the end of everything that we caught. But this time we're going up. It's been over a month since we've been up there. It has been a good year. It hasn't snowed as much as it did last year. So I'm hoping when we get up there, there's not too much snow. Because if I'm able to park the truck in the driveway, we're going to spend the night. It's going to be a cold night. It's supposed to get down there in the single digits. But we want to go up. I'm going to pull the cards. We should get a lot of stuff off the trail cams. Maybe we'll shoot a little. I do have a new phone, an AT&T phone. I got a AT&T pay-as-you-go phone because supposedly AT&T is the only carrier up there that gets coverage. So we're going to try that out, see if that works. And I'm going to see if I can use that as a hotspot. So we're heading up there now. I brought the snow blower just in case. Maybe I can clean out the driveway. I'm hoping there's not much snow, but we'll see when we get there. Up on the mountain, it's a whole different beast. You'll be below. You'll be like, wow, there's no snow on the side of the road. You start going up that mountain, all of a sudden you got a foot when you get up to our property. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. Made it up. First problem I ran into is the driveway. The driveway is about 1.5 feet of snow. Some spots drifted, maybe about 2 feet. Some only had 8 inches. But there's a thick layer of ice crusted on top, and the snow blower had a lot of trouble getting through it. There was a lot of the tires just spin. You need chains. So I got down there enough just to fit my truck in. I'm afraid that now the truck won't want to come out because the driveway's stupid. The driveway goes down and then, so now I got to go up and out. And if I'm spinning, I can't get enough momentum to go over. That might be a problem. But we'll find out soon enough. Next problem we run into. The battery's dead on the RV. I should have took it home with me, but I didn't. I plug in the generator. Everything's dead. We had it going for about an hour now. The heat came on, we're warming it up, but the slide won't go out. It's frozen all on top. I hit it with a mallet, broke all the ice around the seal. So now the bottom's just coming out like this, and then it's straining the motor, and I don't want to mess up the slide. So we're going to leave it, see if we can get it warmed up in here enough to bring out the slide. It's not supposed to rain or snow. It probably will, but I want to make sure I'm able to bring the slide in tomorrow when we leave. So I don't want it to snow or rain and get stuff on top of the slide. So that's the problem we're having right now. We could still stay because the heat is working. We still could squeeze into the bedroom here and sleep. It's just going to be a little tight and not as nice of a stay. I did pull all the memory cards, and I'm going to show some of the see what we got right now. And then we're going to go sled riding. We're going to try. I'm going to blow up this tube. This is some footage of when me and my son was up here last time. Welcome to another exciting episode of Liberty Creek. It's a couple days after Christmas, and the boy and myself are going up to check on the property, okay? Now we had to make a pit stop because my son wanted coffee, so we swung over to the old Dunkin'. So,
damn, 5 sugars, 5 creams.
Woo!
Damn.
So you coming up to help me today?
Yeah.
You might make it into a episode of Liberty Creek. Word. First time we're trying to go down the hill. Let's see what happens. It's not very, we might have to pack it down before we get a good run. Are you ready?
Yep.
What's going on? You're going into the...
I'm too heavy.
You might have to pack it down. You know what I mean? That's it. Snow's too soft. Alright, let's go put our sled away. Did you hear him yell? My wife thought that was the funniest part, and she laughed her butt off. Here's another, I'll play it again. One thing's for sure, I have to work on the trail a little bit, but during winter months when we come up, it's probably going to be really fun to sled ride up on our own property right out the front door. There's the cabin right there. Alright, that's the kitchen window. There's the cabin, and here's our own personal downhill sledding action. Me and Neil already tried it, but the snow wasn't as good. Jennifer thinks she did. Whew, I can't even talk. It's cold out here. I gotta put my mask on. So, Jennifer's ready to do the first run down the mountain?
I'm not.
What do you mean?
First.
Alright, on what? My sled? Here,
Whatever
hold this.
one you think is best.
I don't know. I have enough room. I gotta keep my legs up.
Okay.
Live action. Let's do it. Straight. Keep me straight. Oh man, he's turning me. That was a sucky push. Oh man, that blew ass. That sucked. That super sucked. Could push myself faster than that. Oh no! Oh, that hurt. Ow. Owie. Oh.
You hit a stick? You popped? Oh no! Oh no! You have to get the other one. Wife's
All right, this
cousin.
is the MP 1522. I bought it from my buddy's cousin. I got a really good deal on it. Came with 4 magazines, and I didn't have to do a ton of paperwork at the gun store, just a basic transfer. And I wanted to come up this weekend, test it out. It's freezing out. My hands are cold. I'm gonna shoot off a couple more rounds. I had some supersonics. You can't even hear this thing when I use those. The only problem is I don't think it has enough pressure, enough gas to push back the bolt. So every time I have to go ahead and feed it myself. So yeah, it's really a fun gun. And maybe the next episode will be me showing you how to clean it. Misfire.
You're good.
Right, I'm good. And that's all she wrote. Great little
Fun.
fun gun to add to the collection, and we'll break the bank shooting it. All right, on to the next. All right, it's Sunday, February 9th, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning here. We're packing up, getting ready to go, but I had some people that wanted a tour of the cabin. Nothing really changed since the last video. You just gotta watch the whole video and you'll see the inside. But the sun's coming up. Let's go take a look at the cabin. Right here. All right, so the outside of the cabin, the last thing we did was put the roof on. Since that day, we have done nothing on the outside because it starts snowing like the weekend after, I swear. So I still have to put the trim on there on the eave and warmer weather, for warmer weather. All right, we're inside the cabin. Now this is really not much changed. There's a couple things that you don't see on the videos. We did come in and do a little work. In the back now we have the bedroom. This is the back bedroom. This will be the bathroom. This is going to be the kitchen. It's going to have, this is the ship ladder that I built to go up into the loft. The loft is completed on that side, but I haven't finished it on this side. Going to have like a pantry, countertop, stove here, I believe, corner cabinet, sink, and probably a little refrigerator, and I don't know, top cabinet and backsplash. Now over here, watch your step. Over here you can see that the loft is being put together. Some people asked me already how I put that up. Basically, I just put some stringers across here, and with a back ledger board, I nailed it into the frame, the back wall, and then I just have it sitting on there, and then I toenailed them into the ledger board, and it runs across to a joist hanger. And from the front wall, the side wall picks up all the weight. It's not going anywhere. And the loft is really just gonna probably sleep some people, maybe a little storage. I got the doors in. Yeah. Over here, you can see, but this is where the stove's going. So I plan on putting some type of rustic wood around, like maybe some nice size rustic wood. I don't know, we'll figure it out. And also running it up the sides, across the top, and having a mantle. And right here is going to sit the wood burning stove. And it's going to be piped out the roof. I know people say, oh, I don't want to put a hole in your roof, blah, 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 blah. Go out the wall. I don't know yet. I said I wasn't going to put a metal roof on, and I have a metal roof on. So maybe I'll change my mind and go out the wall, but I don't know at this point. It looks like the easiest is go out the roof and just put the proper boot on, and it'll probably last 10 years before I have to replace the boot and, you know, reseal it or whatever.
Pan.
So this will also be part of the loft. I'm gonna run hangers, 2x4s across. It's gonna have the roof. So when you walk in here, it's gonna be like a hallway. Maybe I'll put a light there. I don't know. I'm thinking about the layout of bathroom, probably maybe a little storage closet here, tub, toilet, sink or something, you know, and that should be nice. And it's coming along, man. This place is a cabin in the woods, and it's meant to be small. A lot of people say, "Oh my God, you've got a small cabin." This is not a small cabin. We've seen small cabins. This is a big cabin. Probably I'll have to figure it out, but probably has about anywhere between 500 to 600 square feet in here.
The bottom is just over 500.
Yeah, the bottom's just over 500 if you count the loft.
Yeah.
You know, the wood burner stove will heat this place up because it's still small, but it's big compared to some of the ones that we looked at when we were looking for property, or the one they're selling across the street over here for like $60,000, and it's a single wide trailer and on 1 acre. I have 16 acres here, and a 24 by 24 cabin. And we'll be ready for winter next year because staying in the trailer in the winter sucks. So hopefully I'll be selling that this year, getting that off the property because I won't need it anymore. This is where I go to get my apple cider donuts for the guys at work. It's on the way home. It's in Massachusetts. Getting donuts. Get 8, 9, 9. Huh? Whatever. Oh, it's $5.30 a dozen? Yeah. Get a dozen. Holy moly. Looks delicious. Yeah, I will.
You scroll through the
Watch the steps.
you scroll through the
I don't know.
settings.
I don't think so, Jennifer. But anyway, we're now returning to our vehicle.
60,000.
No. Going to our vehicle. Just came out of Pine Hill Orchards. It's a little diner in there too. But I got my honey for our friend Melissa, and we got some apple cider donuts for the guys at work, freshly made. And get back in the truck, heading back home. It is nice. That's the end of this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.